Over the past couple of weeks, the entire crypto market has exploded in value, and meme coins have finally started to take off. Floki has been leading the way for these meme coins, and we've been talking about this project over the last couple of years, and in the last couple of videos, we've talked about how I thought it was one of the top meme coins for 2024, how it could be the next Dogecoin, the next Shiba Inu, even the next Pepe. And right now, over the last 7 days, Floki's price has absolutely exploded. Currently, Floki is up, as of the last 7 days, 85% in the last 7 days. We could see that it's over a $2.2 billion market cap with over $1 billion in 24-hour trading volume. And if you're looking at these ratios, like market cap of over $2 billion to 24-hour volume, you can see that the 24-hour volume ranks as 14th out of all cryptocurrencies, meaning that it was one of the most traded cryptocurrencies over the last 24 hours. If you compare that to the market cap, which is currently sitting at number 54, well, there is a ton of upside in that alone. So many people are trading it, interested in Floki, and it's not just a meme coin, its entire ecosystem is one of the best I've seen in the crypto space. Its ecosystem has all these different products, from its TokenFi locker to staking programs to all these strong partnerships and collaborations they have, to Valhalla, which is their play-to-earn metaverse and blockchain game, which has seen massive growth, the DAO governance, launch of their sister token. We've talk about all of these later in the video, and we've talked about them in previous videos, so I'll link those other videos down below. But just since we last spoke about it last week, when I did a video on Floki, it's up another, 85, 86%. In addition to Floki, you can see that its total staked is currently sitting at $546 million. That is a massive amount of tokens staked. That's over 20% of its total supply staked. If you're looking at its market cap, it's around $2.2 billion. Well, it has over 546 million staked. These are locked for some people up to 4 years. So all this supply is off the market, not going to be able to be sold for a long time, and that's going to help increase the price over this bull market as we're seeing more demand for Floki and TokenFi and just these projects in general. So you can also see with TokenFi, currently, TokenFi over the last 7 days has seen massive growth as well. It's up 57%. That's since we did our video last week on these projects. You can see its trading volume is much higher in terms of its ranking, 308 versus its market cap. So there's a lot of potential there. Just looking at how much people are trading and how much people are, interested in this project versus what its current market cap is. Now let's talk a little bit about some of the major updates. We have about 8 or 9 major updates that have happened in the short period of time since we last spoke about it that have driven this massive price increase. So first of which is going to be that Floki token burn has successfully been executed. In our last video, we talked about how this 190.91 billion Floki token burn was approved by the DAO. People had voted to go ahead and burn these tokens, and this has been successfully executed. You can see that in line with the decision of the Floki DAO, all of these tokens have been burned. You can see the different transactions here. This is a significant amount of tokens burned. It's valued at over $47 million. And again, this is going to help increase the price during this bull market and long term because it's taking all of these tokens off of the market. It makes it no longer available. Decreasing the supply ultimately will help to increase the price long term. It's just simple supply and demand economics. Next thing is going to be in terms of top meme coins. Since we last spoke, we also have seen Floki officially surpass WIF, so Dog with Hat, and Bonk, B-O-N-K, in terms of market cap. It is currently the 4th largest meme coin in terms of market cap, and I think it's eyeballing Pepe to surpass Pepe very, very soon because Pepe is strictly just a meme coin, but Floki is not only a meme coin, but it has this entire ecosystem of products from their play-to-earn metaverse to staking protocols to all these different features with their TokenFi locker as well. So it has all these different products and features that I think is easily going to have it surpass Pepe in this bull market and probably in the next few weeks, if not maybe next few months, just depending on the overall market. You could also see that Floki is planning some major marketing efforts. recently they posted on Twitter just a few days ago that they are going to be back in the mainstream of New York with an aggressive marketing campaign. Floki will be prominently displayed in the historic and unforgettable Times Square Plaza in New York on a massive double-sided HD LED screen that is directly beside the NASDAQ billboard in Times Square. It covers 1,624 square feet of viewing space, which is larger than the average property in Manhattan, and every single day 330,000 visitors are in Times Square. So 50 million people go through Times Square annually, 330,000 a day, and with this massive marketing campaign, this is going to attract a lot more mainstream and retail investors into Floki because this is going to get a ton of eyeballs on the project. And when people are seeing that the project is up as of recently, up 100% almost in the last 7 days, well, that's going to also help as well. And you can see this whole entire Medium article on it if you want to take a look and just read a little bit more on that. Next thing I want to go over, though, is going to be with their marketing director. So Saber, who is in charge of marketing, he's advisor and creative marketing director at Floki and TokenFi, recently said, look, we warned you, Floki is coming, and this is, in relation to the Pepe token. Like I said earlier, in terms of top meme coins, Floki is quickly approaching Pepe. It has surpassed Bonk, it has surpassed Dog with Hat. It is starting to gain a lot of ground, and the next one up is going to be with Pepe that it has to surpass, and they have this entire marketing campaign, entire marketing effort, which you see them just recently post about in terms of mainstream marketing with Times Square, but also other additional efforts as well. Moving forward, let's talk a little bit about partnerships because DWF Labs announced recently that they're going to purchase $10 million in TokenFi tokens, and this is going to be as part of their commitment to the TokenFi ecosystem and the tokenization, as their belief in the tokenization industry long term. It's projected to be a $6 trillion industry by 2030, and with DWF Labs, who was already one of their partners, doubling down, purchasing $10 million in TokenFi tokens is going to be huge, just showing their commitment to the project, commitment to the overall, ecosystem long term. Moving forward, let's talk a little bit about what's going on in terms of staking and TVL. So recently, Floki hit an all-time high in terms of TVL for its ecosystem of $658 million. Last video when we spoke about it, this was around that $300 to $400 million range. In a matter of a week, this has increased dramatically. Hundreds of millions of dollars in terms of TVL. You can see that in terms of Floki staking, it's currently at $517.6 million at the time of this post, and FlokiFi Locker has around $141 million, so a total of $658 million in terms of TVL for its ecosystem. This TVL exceeds the combined TVL. So the entire combined TVL of meme coins like Pepe, Whiff, Bonk, Doge, and Sheep. That's absolutely insane. If you're looking at that entire, list of top meme coins, its TVL for Floki surpasses almost all of these combined, which is absolutely insane to think about. And if you're looking at what it's currently sitting at, it's even higher than that announcement. $546 million in terms of staking. The announcement says $517 million, so an additional $30 million there. In terms of FlokiFi Locker, it says $142 million, almost $143 million currently, and in terms of the announcement, it said $141. So both of these are just continuing to grow and grow, and they've been growing exponentially over the last few weeks, which is why the prices have increased such dramatically over the last week alone, up 85% in the last week, up even more if you're looking year to date. And if you're not familiar, FlokiFi is a place where you can securely lock your LP tokens, fungible tokens, NFT, multi-tokens in a few clicks. It is really one of the most secure places, and we talked all about this in the last video, so we don't need to dive too deep into that. But again, I'll link the video from last week down below, so you can check that out as well. Last few things I want to go over is going to be in terms of more mainstream adoption, because Floki recently got listed on CoinMena, which is one of the largest crypto exchanges for retail and institutional clients in the Middle East. Users can now go ahead and purchase Floki with BHD, AED, SAR, KWD, OMR, QAR, EGP, and USD fiat currencies on CoinMena by linking their bank accounts. It's a licensed, regulated cryptocurrency exchange, and this is something that is major because it's helping to increase that global exposure, global adoption of Floki. It introduces it to, a lot of big money players over in the Middle East, because it's not just retail investors, but but also some of these major institutions there. So that's something that is also very exciting and something that you just need to keep an eye on. So before we wrap this up, though, I wanted to go over what's been going on just in terms of the price, because we've talked about how its price has increased dramatically, but recently, not only has its price increased dramatically, Floki has been trending on StockTwits, the world's top investor social network, as the most popular asset in the world. And if you're looking at it, it is trending above cryptos like Doge, Shiba Inu, Pepe, and stocks like Nvidia and Tesla. So this is something that is absolutely unheard of for, not even the largest meme coin by market cap. So this shows you how many eyeballs are on this project, how many people are looking at it. And with what we've seen recently, just for Floki in terms of announcements, we went over just, 8 or 9 of them into this video, but they've had so many more than that. These are just the highlights. That's really why I think we've seen the price continue to drive higher, and why I think it's easily going to surpass Pepe very, very soon in terms of market cap, because that's not even a 2x from where we're currently at. And Floki has so much more utility, so much more potential than any other meme coin in the entire crypto market. Really, it is the next Dogecoin and the next Pepe or the next Shiba Inu, but has so much more utility than all those other projects ever had.